Hello and welcome to the M Vault with me, Marino Palladino. And first of all, I just want to say that if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel and turning on your notifications so that when I upload a new video, you will get notified. Now in this video, we are going to be talking about how to save money. And I'm going to walk you through 5 steps in how you can make that possible. And they're very simple steps that you can implement and use to start this off. Now the pandemic has caused our lives to be drastically changed from an emotional point of view, from a financial point of view, and also from a mental point of view. And we have really been rocked here to our core foundations as human beings. But I tell you, we are more resilient than we think, and I know that we will come out of this even better. And I think that we need to have a level of optimism in order for us to come out of this. And so without further ado, let's get into this video. So the first step that you're going to take in order to start this process is to get your mindset right, or to change your mindset. Because it all starts with the mindset. Without the mindset, you can't achieve the goals. Because you have to have the mindset which leads to discipline in order for you to start, for example, this process of putting your money away and saving it. And now you might want to save that money for various reasons. You know, it could be for a wedding, it could be for a party, it could be, you know, you're saving because down the line, somewhere in the future, you're going to use that money. Whether or not you invest it, you can do that as well. There's many options, but anyway, whatever option that you choose, saving money is going to be a way for you to then start utilizing it for whatever you want. And so the mindset has to be there, has to be right. Now, whether or not you have to change that mindset from whatever your current mindset is now to then switching to the mindset of saving money and looking at where you want to be in your financial future. And there's great content on the internet to have a look, loads of YouTube videos and things like that. So I definitely urge you to have a look on mindset. And I think that by changing your mindset, you are on the track, you're on the road to achieving a lot. It doesn't have to be financially either, but as a general rule, if you can get your mindset right, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. The second step that you're going to do is look at your bank statements. So you're going to look at the bank statement for the year of 2020, but I'm also going to urge you to have a look at your bank statement from 2019. And the reason why I say have a look at 2019 is because 2019 would give you a more accurate picture of your outgoings that you were making before the pandemic arrived. Because when the pandemic arrived, we had to change, we had to alter, we were forced to change our behavior with money and spending. But have a look at that 2019, because that 2019 will give you an accurate picture of what you were doing pre-COVID. And I think it's important that you look at that year as well, because you'll be surprised what you will find. And what you're going to do when you look at those statements from those years is you're going to start at the top and you're going to circle anything that you feel you could have done without. Any purchase, any outgoing that you think that I didn't really need to make that purchase. And you're going to circle it, because without circling it, you're not going to know. The third step I would like you guys to take or consider is shortlisting all those circled transactions, outgoings. that you did. And the reason why you're gonna shortlist is because, again, everything on there might have been just something that you thought you didn't need to spend, but then later on you might reconsider. So you might reconsider that action that you took. And so by shortlisting, you get a more accurate picture of what you think you can definitely do without. And that might look like the subscription that you might have to a particular service, or it might be looking at what you're spending on, say, McDonald's, or the piece of the shopping that you've done. And then you think, okay, you know, I'm shortlisting those things because I feel that those things I can do without going forward. And this is about going forward. It's about action and a plan and going forward. And that brings me on to the fourth step, which is you're going to set up a plan of payments that you're going to then eventually turn into an amount that you're going to save. This is the final step of, again, looking at that shortlist, happy with the shortlist, and this is where you can make adjustments where, you know, you might want to keep some things from that shortlist and bring it back into your normal spending because you feel that you still need that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the plan in this step is to cancel subscriptions, and also to say to yourself, right, this is the extra McDonald's that I had in the month. I'm going to eliminate that extra McDonald's, and that money is going to go into this plan. It's also going to be, right, I'm not going to spend this amount of money on clothes. I am going to save that money that I spent on those clothes. Going forward, that's not going to come out. And so you're putting a plan in place of all those payments that you are then going to group together as one payment. But first, you need the plan. You need that plan. You need this step to plan all that. So you're definitely going to put that money away. That money is going to be definitely put away to be saved. And you're going to cancel anything that you need to cancel, whether it be your subscriptions or standing orders that you've got. So that's what you have to do. Cancel them, make sure they're cancelled, because then you've got the money not going out. And the fifth step that you're going to do is you're going to set up a standing order of that amount to be sent to your savings account or to your cash ISA from your current account. And you can choose the date that you want this to happen. That's what I love about the standing order. You can decide when the money comes out of your account. And so by doing these steps, you've just started the process of putting money away on a monthly basis on things that you've made a decision that you don't need. At least for this time anyway. Now, obviously, there are other ways that you can save, and that's by looking at your insurances and all those other things as well. And we will be going into saving money on insurances and things like that in future videos. This also takes an account that, you know, you haven't got any debts as well, because you need to really tackle the debts first before you would put something like this in place. Otherwise, they're just going to keep building up, and you're never going to get to that stable financial situation that you want to be in. Well, I hope this video has given you some value and something that you can implement, you can take away, and you can actually start doing. The idea is that you get started. step by step, mindset, looking at your accounts. You can be in different parts of your journey in doing whatever you need to do. But you have to start. And without starting, it's not going to happen. And that's why I've put this together, these steps, where it sort of goes through the basics of actually starting to actually get something in place. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It will help me greatly. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so too. You are in control of your destiny. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. God bless.